Who knew I would take it to a whole nother level? Who knew I would racing with the heart of a rebel? Shawty one checking for me, mama one checking for me.
What is up, guys? It's Shamsi coming to you with Common Source episode 5, talking about tables, ladders, and chairs. TLC 2015 predictions, we'll preview. And today, before we talk about TLC, we're going to talk about other things. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw ratings dropping, Darren Young in the hospital, CM Punk's comment, Sting neck surgery, Triple H, and Daniel Bryan. Before we talk about those, I want to give a shout out to everybody that liked my recent videos about the WWE 2K16 1.03 patch and the gameplay that I showed. I really appreciate everybody love towards it and all the subscribers you have gave me because of it. Make sure you like, guys, like, comment, subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers pretty soon. So y'all give me some love and I will shout you out. If you comment on my video and you tell me that you subscribe to me, I will shout you out on the next Common Source video for the next pay-per-view. But yeah, I appreciate the love. I will be having a new set of channel art pretty soon. I'm thinking of some ideas, but hope you guys enjoy this episode today. First of all, I want to talk about Monday Night Raw's ratings dropping. This has been a big situation towards the WWE because lately the ratings for Monday Night Raw has been dropping, and it's been so sad that a lot of fans have walked out on matches, and that's usually never happened again in the WWE, which I thought was very, very strange because no matter how bad a match is, I've never seen anybody walk out of a match, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen nobody, like, a lot of people pay their hard working money for this. I've never seen a fan, just leave. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do. They just have no way. They don't have nothing to do about it, because it's like so many people are gone, so you really can't do nothing. Which leads to Triple H. Triple H had I believe it was an interview. It was the people were talking to him, telling him what are they gonna people were asking what are they gonna do about the ratings dropping and stuff like that, and Triple H like basically explained that there's nothing they really can do at this moment right now because there's so many injuries like that happen to so many superstars that they don't have any backup plans. I mean, the backup plan they really have is like bringing Brock Lesnar back, which will lead to me talking about that pretty soon. But there's nothing they can really do because there's so many people gone. Only thing they can do is just keep going. It's just one of those sad things that you really can't do anything to fix WWE, like 100% legit. You really can't fix WWE right now because there's nothing to fix. Like, I mean, there's nothing you can do to fix it. And one of the guys asked him, would you bring up Finn Balor, like guys like Finn Balor, to come help save the WWE, like put the band-aid on it? Triple H said he said it's been a thought of considering to bring up Finn Balor, but the reason they haven't brought him up is because what if basically he's taking the place of a injured superstar, so when the injured superstar come back, they're gonna shine more than Finn Balor, so he doesn't really want to take the risk of bringing Finn Balor up, knowing that Finn Balor might get, buried. Like, you see what happened to Neville, the Ascension. You see what happened to Tyler Breeze, because Tyler Breeze ain't really doing so good either. I'm saying, see what happened to those people. He says Finn Balor is an amazing talent, and he does not want to see that happen to Finn, and he's just saying, he like basically said, all these other guys come back, and then we'll see from here. If we don't have the game plan for when we call these guys up, especially for Finn Balor, then it's not the right time. You need to have something in your mind and hopefully a long-term plan in the place that gets them to where you want them to be. At least that would be the goal for me when guys come up, which makes a lot of sense. It was on Wrestling Zone Radio. Makes a lot of sense, But yeah, the next part to talk about is Darren Young is hospitalized. This is not really recent. This happened like 2 weeks ago. The picture was posted on Twitter, I believe, of him being hospitalized, which I thought was, sad. And I mean, he's hurt. We've a lot of the people, majority of people are getting hurt on live shows and everything like that. So, my honest opinion, I believe that I believe that they're gonna bring back some people that are not even, they're just gone, like Brock. They're gonna bring back Brock, and they're gonna bring back who else? They're gonna bring back? They're gonna bring back John Cena. I believe they're gonna bring back John Cena. Um, Probably next Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, they just need to bring somebody back, or they can just wait till next year. Because I mean, it's been pretty nice without John Cena on Monday Night Raw. Don't get me wrong. And he finally realized that people don't really like seeing him on Raw. But sometimes we need people that we don't like back, especially like Randy Orton and stuff. We love Randy Orton, but sometimes he's the type of guy that gimmick never changes. The next thing we're going to talk about, Sting having neck surgery, which leads to a sad thing that we might not get at WrestleMania. Sting is going to be needing neck surgery, so it's possible that he would not be competing at WrestleMania. He's hoping that it's not a minor. He's hoping that it's not a serious neck surgery. He's hoping that it's one of those minor ones that you get it done and you be back in action in a couple months. But yeah, he does need some neck surgery, which could lead him not fighting at WrestleMania. I mean, I don't know if it's a shoot or not, but a lot of people say that they need surgery but then come back. Excuse me. But it happens. It happens. Um, I feel so sorry for Sting because this dude was not. I don't understand why they would put him in that match with Seth Rollins. That was a dumbass idea. I honestly think that he should have did something like an tag team or something. Dude's 50 years old. You can't expect him to go through a table. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it happens. It happens. Like I said, we might not get Sting versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, which is such a sad thing to hear because it's all we wanted all this whole year. I don't understand why they can't give it to us. And now that he's hurt, they're gonna feel terrible because they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, we should have gave him." Like they should have. Like literally, it should have been a build up to like this. Like they should have had a build up to this. But I can understand their point of views. Maybe they think Sting versus Undertaker is a bad idea. I'm not for sure, but it's crazy. It's a crazy world. A lot of people get injured. Um, but yeah. The next thing to talk about is Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wants to come back. He's fully healthy, as he says, but the WWE will not bring him back. So he's thinking of actually stop wrestling. Like he's talking about doing other things, like helping backstage, because I guess WWE doesn't want him to come back, and it's like compromising his entering future, which could lead him to actually retiring or going to a different company. I could see him going to a different company and wrestling, like maybe Indies or something like that, because he spoke about his concussions and the dirty medical doctor wouldn't clear him, but his regular doctor cleared him, and it's just crazy. It's like the situation with Edge. Excuse me. It's like the situation with Edge. Edge came back, then got hurt, then went to WrestleMania, then he had to retire, which I thought was sad, but it happens. Like I said, the other situation that Daniel Bryan, like I could, like the only reason I think they won't bring Daniel Bryan back or medically clear him is because of what happened last year. Like they brought him back too fast. Like honestly, who would be stupid enough to bring him back on a SmackDown taping? Like that's your big idea of promoting SmackDown, returning somebody on a minor show. It's not even a major show anymore. It's a minor show. Like SmackDown's below NXT. Actually, NXT is on top below. It's like NXT is on top of Raw and SmackDown, but they don't get the credit. Um, but honestly, like I feel like they're gonna bring him back at Royal Rumble because they're gonna have no options. Like literally, they have no options to go. I know they don't want to make him the main champion because if he gets hurt, like literally, if he gets hurt, it's gonna probably be like over for his career, which would be sad. But honestly, it would probably be that's probably why they don't want to make him a main champion. They're really afraid to make him a champion at all because dude was Intercontinental champion for like a couple weeks, then got stripped. Like dude was stripped of the WWE title twice. Dude was stripped of the Intercontinental title. It's just too much. And I knew when he said he's gonna be out, I was like, it's fucking over for this dude. This dude has been hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. But I still have hope for this dude. I still have a little hope for this dude, and I hope he comes back healthy and ready to go if they decide to return him back. Um, Another thing, Brock is returning earlier than thought. He's going to be coming after the championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It has been reported that he will be returning pretty soon for a WWE live event against someone. I'm not for sure who it is, but this is the reason they're bringing him back so early because WWE creative system. I mean, WWE like in general, like they have so many people that are gone. Like think of how many. Just think about it. There's so many people that are gone. Like you have Seth Rollins gone, you have John Cena gone, you have Kane gone, Undertaker gone, Cesaro gone, Tyson Kidd gone, Darren Young's gone. Um, I'm thinking some more people. Like I say Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's gone. Um, The Rock's gone. He's not even here right now. So I'm gonna put him as gone. Like you got Rey Mysterio's gone. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people, so many good people that are gone. You got just a lot. Brock's still gone. Sting's gone. CM Punk's gone. I mean, yeah, it's like you know, it's too much. We have like almost 10 people that are gone, which is very depressing for a lot of people that love these certain superstars. Um, but there has another thing. Before we get into, I got another thing to talk about, but we're gonna talk about CM Punk. Was he's commented on somebody that said, "Would you go back to the WWE if they like give you a million something contract?" He did report it says it's not all about the money, which makes me believe that you know he wouldn't go back to the WWE just because of the money, because he has plenty of money now. So it basically means he probably. I'm so over this convo about CM Punk. Dude obviously doesn't want to come back. So like I just want people to give it a rest. Like if somebody doesn't want to come back, there's no reason to keep talking about it. Like he's gonna come back. He's not gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't want to come back, then he just doesn't want to come back. I don't give a fuck about that. Never say never shit. If he doesn't like literally if it's a work, then it's a work. But if he doesn't want to come back, he doesn't want to come back, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe he'll come back in the near future, but for now he doesn't want to come back. So put it to rest. And this other news is they're thinking about bringing Cody Rhodes back. The reason is for this is because they believe Cody Rhodes can be a world champion. They believe that Cody Rhodes, his character himself, getting rid of the Stardust gimmick would actually help him become a good champion. That's why they have this. That's why they have this storyline with him and Tyson Kidd. I mean, not Tyson Kidd. Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil is trying to bring back the Cody Rhodes that we knew, which is very smart. I'm liking this. I mean, this is the only rivalry I'm liking. It's like Cody Rhodes and Titus. Because Titus is trying to bring back Cody Rhodes because he doesn't want. I mean, it would be kind of cool to bring back Cody Rhodes because I can see Cody Rhodes as a champion. I can't see Stardust as a champion just because of his gimmick. The gimmicks don't work. You can't be a world heavyweight champion with a like a type gimmick like that. I don't think Goldust was a world champion with that gimmick. Honestly, I mean, it shows a different side of Stardust, but Cody can show different sides too. So we've already seen enough of this side of Stardust. Um, but I hope he does come back as Cody Rhodes because we've been wanting Cody Rhodes back for so long, and I hope we do. I hope we get him back. You know, it's like really fake right now. Like his wife posted so many pictures of him and her. So I mean, it's really crazy how they're not, gonna just bring him back. I think they were supposed to bring him back, but then they thought they changed their mind. But I mean, you can see that they're trying to bring back old rivalries like Goldust and Stardust and everything like that. But it's pretty crazy. Um, I got a Snapchat. Anyways, that's enough of all the news. We about to get into the match card. Going forward into TLC, I'm not really looking for this pay per view because it doesn't have my interest level at all. It doesn't have many matches, and there's nothing really interesting about each match at all besides like Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose, which I think would be a great match. The Raw before the pay per view um was okay. I'm not gonna say the whole Raw was good. I believe the beginning part of Raw was like a really amazing one when they all came out. I really thought like Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were gonna have like an actual like feud with the new tag team with Sheamus and Barrett and all them. I really thought they were I really thought they were gonna be doing something, but Chums of Code. There's gonna be a 12-man tag team with 18. I don't know. It was like too many people in the tag team to actually say something. But I don't know what the kickoff show is gonna be. There's like literally like 6 to 5 matches on the card. Usually there'd be a lot. But I'm looking through the internet because I really don't know the official card because like it's been so fucked up. What I know is it's gonna be the first. I know one of the matches. Like I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna name the matches that are gonna be happening. Ryback versus Rusev. WWE Diva Championship match. Charlotte versus Paige. WWE United States Championship match. Chair match. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. Tables elimination match. The Wyatts versus the Dudley Boys, Rhino and Tommy Dreamer. The Tag Team Championship ladder match. The New Day versus the Usos versus the Lucha Dragons. The WWE Intercontinental Championship match, Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose, and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. It's a TLC match, Sheamus versus Roman Reigns. Yeah, that's it for that match card. So let's start from the top where I was at. Ryback versus Rusev. This rivalry hasn't been good at all. I'm not really interested in this match. Just because the way they brought back Lana was so stupid. Honestly, I don't know why they brought her back like that way. Honestly, she could have been brought back a lot better. She could have actually, like, they could have brought her back, and she didn't have to be a Rusev, or she could have, like, it feels like the same stuff that's been happening with her and Dolph. Like, literally, I think it was either Smack Talks or Dozinski that was talking about this, saying it might have been a different podcast. It might have been a different talk show, but they were talking about how Lana was brought back and still it felt like she was still like she was like how she was with Dolph. If it's the same way she was with Rusev, which I would be like, yeah, you're totally right. But I'm not really looking forward to this match. I think Rusev is probably gonna win it just because I don't see Ryback beating Rusev. But whatever happens, happens, and I just don't care about the match. The next match is the WWE Diva Championship match, Charlotte versus Paige. I think this would probably be a good match, but I really don't know who the heel is coming to this match. It's like everybody, it's like both of them have been heel, so I don't know who's heel. I don't know if it's Charlotte or Paige, Paige or Charlotte, Charlotte Paige, Paige Charlotte. I don't know which one it is, so I'm just giving my best idea that probably Charlotte's the heel coming into this. But I can see that Charlotte probably will retain because I don't see them giving Paige the title right now because Charlotte just got it. Maybe next pay-per-view or WrestleMania, Charlotte can lose it. But for now, I think just Charlotte's gonna keep it, and that's end for that. Don't really like the build up for this was okay. I mean, they fought. I think they fought last pay per view. So I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. The outcome might change. But yeah, the next match that I'm not really looking forward to, but you know, it has some different. It has a different concept towards me. The United States Championship match with Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger in a chair match. I believe Zeb Coulter is gonna turn on. Well, Alberto Del Rio turned on Zeb Coulter, and I think Zeb Coulter is going to back with Jack Swagger. So we can see that coming up, and I can actually believe that Jack Swagger would probably lose that match just because the new tag team they got with Alberto and Sheamus and all of them. I think they're all gonna hold titles. Um, so yeah, um, Jack Swagger doesn't really need to win this match. Doesn't really need a win. Well, he does need a win, but it's just I don't really like the rivalry at all. It just doesn't make sense. Just a lot of these rivalries these days just don't make no sense. Like I like a build up. I like actually having like I actually like a rivalry that has meaning to it. Like when Kevin Owens fought Sami Zayn, it was a meaning to it because Kevin Owens said I have to win it. I have to win the championship. I have to have money for my family. I have to provide for my family, which make a total sense. This doesn't. But yeah, the next match is the tables elimination match with the Wyatt family versus the Dudley Boys, Rhino and Tommy Dreamer. Um, Not much to discuss. The Wyatt family will win because I don't I don't really like this little tag team they have, Dudley Boys and Tommy Dreamer and Rhino. Rhino looks really old and he really should have retired because the dude looks like he can't even move that much. Because when I saw him come out, I was like, this dude is buff as crap, but looks like a brick the way he moves. I'm like, this ain't the same Rhino we used to know. And Tommy Dreamer, he should have just left. I don't know why he came back. Dude, like he's still trying to. I don't know. It's just I can't even. This match card, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. It just sucks. Honestly, even a Survivor Series match card had more meaning to it, and it didn't even have that good. It didn't even have that many good matches. We didn't know what type of outcome it was. You know, well, honestly, I see why family winning that match. There's no other way. I mean, I don't think the Dudley Boys need a win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they need a win. I think Wyatt family they need a pay per view win. They haven't had a pay per view win in a long time. The next match is the tag team championship ladder match: the New Day versus the Usos versus the Lucha Dragons. I'm actually looking forward to this match because I like the New Day, I like the Lucha Dragons, and I like the Usos. Even though the Usos are very plain with their gimmick, they've been the same gimmick for the longest. I'm actually looking forward to this match. I actually think the New Day will win this match just because I don't think they will lose the championship so fast because they're not they're championships, man. They've been killing it with them championships. I can say that one thing about New Day. New Day's been killing it. So I believe that New Day would probably win that match. I don't see the Usos or Lucha Dragons getting it. I could see the Lucha Dragons getting it one day. One day. I mean, maybe next year, but this year probably not. I think this is the last. I think this is the last for this month. I think it's this. This is the last pay per view. Um, the next match is the Intercontinental Championship match: Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. Oh man, this is gonna be a crazy match. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it, but I can see it's gonna be a crazy match. Like you have Dean Ambrose, that is a lunatic fringe, and you have Kevin Owens, the fight Owens fight, which I believe is gonna be a crazy match. I can see Kevin Owens probably winning this match. I don't think they want to I don't think they want to give it to Dean Ambrose right now because I think Kevin Owens is gonna join the faction with Sheamus and Barry and all of them. I think he's gonna join that and then become with them. I don't know what the faction is called. I know I forgot what it was called. It just went through my mind. But I think Kevin Owens is gonna join that faction because I think he's gonna keep the title just because of that. But I really think Kevin Owens should be in the main event. I don't really think he should be with a minor title. I feel as if he should have a main title just because of his talents. But that's just me, honestly. Just give your comment on what you think about that. Do you think he should have a main title, or do you think he should just have like a minor title, like a United States or Intercontinental? Um, but the next match is the last match on the card. If there's not a post match, they haven't revealed the post match yet. They'll probably reveal it later on today, like the bullshit they do. The next match is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, TLC match. Sheamus versus Roman Reigns. Honestly, Sheamus will probably win this match because he just got the championship. I don't see Roman winning it until WrestleMania, if that's the way they're gonna go. Um, People have said they've already set up the card for like 5 months, so they know what they're gonna do, and what they're gonna do is not working. I'm telling you, you should have turned Roman Hill when you had the chance. Last pay-per-view, you should have turned Roman Hill when you had the chance. Change his gimmick up. Like, we've been asking for a new gimmick from this dude, like a new attitude. He could still keep the same moveset, but this new gimmick, new way of doing things, new way of speaking to people. Just change it up. If you don't change it up, it's gonna get stale, and he's gonna be pushed back. You're throwing this dude down our throats. We love Roman, but Roman is not ready for nothing right now. I'm sorry to say this, Roman. If you're hearing this, you probably won't be. But anyways, you're being pushed down her throat too much. I know it's not your fault. We know it's not your fault. If it was your, if you was your, if it was you making the deals right now, you wouldn't be in a bad position. You would actually you probably know yourself better than anybody else when it comes to promos. If they just stop giving you scripts and just make you say something that you really mean, then you'll be fine. Like the people on NXT, majority of them don't even get scripts. They just say what they truly mean. Like Samoa Joe, like Kevin Owens, they just say what they want. That's why NXT is such a good like show, is because they actually do what they want. They're not told to do. They're majority not told what they're supposed to do. That's what making it like, if WWE would just realize that you know people are their own person. If you give them a script, they're not going to be truthful about it. This is not a movie. Movies are different. Movies are edited and made to be like fiction. You know what I'm saying? Movies are edited the way they are. That's why. But when it's live, you can't do that. You can't edit it unless it's a tape show. But it doesn't make sense. Um, Honestly, I really don't look forward to watching TLC. I'd probably, after watching it, if it's not that good, I'd probably give it like a 4 or 1 or 0. Because I'm not looking forward to this pay-per-view at all. I don't know the next pay-per-view, but I hope it's better than this. I think it's the Royal Rumble. I'm not for sure. Maybe something else. Maybe Fastlane. They said people was talking about Fastlane. I don't really know. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Common Source. But like I said, they really need to fix. They really need to fix Roman. I mean, Sheamus is a good heel. He just needs to stop being a punk and actually fighting for his battle, because he is Sheamus the warrior. He likes to fight. They need to fix everything that they need to fix. They need to repackage this dude. Take him off TV for a little bit. Do what John Cena's doing. Take him off TV. Get him refixed. Get him repackaged. Because honestly, if you don't repackage this dude, he's going to get left behind. Like honestly, Dean Ambrose is getting like Dean Ambrose is getting a crowd reaction. Like Roman is not getting over crowd reaction. Like nobody cares for Roman. I mean, that might be a false statement, but for right now, no one cares for Roman because this dude is put in a position that he just can't win. Honestly, they messed up. Honestly, how can you just have like the same tag team gimmick from over 3 years straight? Honestly, after the tag team, he should have changed his whole gimmick. I mean, at first it was okay that he kept the gimmick a little bit, but he's kept it for 3 years straight, which is not cool. Just change him up. Get him to have a different gimmick, because I promise you, he's gonna get held back. He's gonna get left behind if he doesn't change. But as I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Please hit me. Please, we're trying to get to a 200 subscribers, maybe even more. But make sure you guys like I said, just subscribe. Try to get to a 200, and eventually next year hit 1,000. So just give me some love. Like I said, Isham C is out.